share some thoughts with you with regard to this campaign for election as Police and Crime Commissioner for Devon, Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. One of the issues that bothers me is that of care for the vulnerable, those addicted to alcohol, those addicted to drugs, those that are suffering from mental illness, children missing from care. Let's talk about a few of these issues. Alcohol. I'm worried about the problem of alcohol abuse. The late night levy on alcohol has not been utilized in Devon and Cornwall as yet. I will introduce it, and to do so I will expect cooperation from the local authorities concerned. I will also make greater use of the streets pastors schemes. I'll put funds in place to do so. What will be more difficult will be doing something about alcohol preloading. The role of supermarkets between 6 and 9 p.m. is important here. The idea that people start drunk before they begin a night out is beyond disturbing. It's really not appropriate that people load up on cheap alcohol before they go out. Indeed, it's wrong, and I take this issue very seriously and will be looking at what we can do, though it's clearly difficult. Then the issue of abuse. Abuse is an issue for Devon and Cornwall. We have repeat patterns of abuse, and we need to identify the vulnerable. Interfamily violence is a feature of areas of rural deprivation in the southwest where we have no critical mass of population to justify more intense policing. We have to give this thought. We have also to address the issue of rape more thoroughly. This is a crime on which we do not have particularly good figures. Partly it's a summer crime and an issue for summer policing. Campsites are a particular problem in this regard, but so too is Freshers' Week at universities, and so too are Christmas parties. There are blurred lines here, and we must teach people to take responsibility. When a person is too drunk to grant consent, there is no consent, and we need better public awareness campaigns. And while we're on the issue of drunkenness, let's add that we will introduce wet rooms for drunks, possibly levying a small fine to help pay the cost of this policy. And those who refuse to pay that fine, we will name and shame on a police website rather than burden the courts. We'll also look at the drugs issue differently and adopt different policies for low-level users. I wanted to talk about migration. It's another issue that concerns me. I care about the fear factor when it comes to the migration issue. Here in the southwest, we will be taking refugee families. Plymouth has a great tradition of being a welcoming city. Exeter has a tradition of being a safe haven. We will not want to see any ghettos established here. I'm also concerned that we treat newcomers with love and hospitality. Then there's the other migration issue, where migrant farm workers from Eastern Europe are paid below the minimum wage, used as flower pickers or whatever on farms, and actually sometimes even have their passports confiscated by their employers. We will guard against that. Another issue, missing children. I am concerned about the number of girls disappearing from care homes in the southwest. Of course, we have more children in care than ever, and young women are becoming emotionally mature at a much younger age when kept in care homes. But this issue of missing children is one we have to think about. And here what we have is a contract with the public. There are some things the public can and must do for themselves. We need to encourage the NGO sector and enable them to do more work on the missing children issue. And we need a new kind of neighborhood watch in which we all look out for the vulnerable, including both the very young and the very old. We need to remind ourselves of our own responsibility, indeed our duty, to foster a sense of community. I could go on, but let me stop there and end by saying that we need vision. Vision, resource, and action. Vision, resources, and action. That's how it goes. It's down to the Police and Crime Commissioner you elect to provide the vision and to ensure the resources are available to deliver that vision. It is down to the Chief Constable to provide the action that is necessary to enable the Southwest to be a safe haven for all. Thank you.